Martin. Good night to everyone. Log on right now to www.sxmtalk.com. Of course, I'm your host, Christopher Emmanuel, and let me welcome each and every one of you guys to the program here tonight. And like I posted up on Facebook, I'll be talking about the integrity investigation and why I think, or why I believe, or why I want the Dutch to carry out the integrity investigation. Call a friend, call someone, and tell them to log on now to www.sxmtalk.com because your favorite internet program is on live. Of course, again, welcome and good night to the program. Well, let me start off first by not beating around the bush and getting straight to the point. Yes, St. Martin is in desperate need of the integrity investigation. It is what we need now. And yes, I want and I believe it should be carried out and done by the Dutch. Now, this may be surprising for many people who know me, because now all of a sudden you're saying, all of a sudden now Christopher is on the side of the Dutch. No, I'm not on the side of the Dutch. Let me explain to you why I believe that the Dutch should carry out this investigation and why I want the Dutch to carry out this investigation. I don't care. It is of no consequence to me. It is not my business. I don't give whatever you want to call it, what happens in Holland, what goes on in Holland. That is not my concern. That is not my issue. My issue, my concern is what goes on and what happens here in St. Martin. Here in St. Martin. Now, we have a bunch of rats in government. All right? A bunch of rats in government right now. Gangsters in government right now. Who is saying to themselves, boy, we're getting some pressure. So, to settle this pressure, to ease this pressure, let me launch an investigation on ourselves. I'm saying to myself, imagine the rat in the corner of your house. Everybody got a little mice, a little rat somewhere close to them. Huh? If they crawling up on the pole, it walking on the line, something now and again you always want to buy a little rat trap or a little glue pad because you want to catch this little mouse or this little rat. So imagine one day you come home and you hearing the rats in them in the corner saying, boy, man, we eating a lot of that cheese, That Gouda cheese tastes good. But you know what? For the people in them to not believe that we keep eating the cheese all the time, right? Let me put this rat here to investigate us. Let me get another rat to investigate us on the cheese. And that's what St. Martin government is doing. Like I said, I'm getting straight to the point. They want to launch an investigation on themselves about themselves. But who are you going to answer to? How a rat going to answer to a rat? They all eating the cheese together. And you see, this is the reason why I like the internet, because I can say it how I want here. I can't say it how I want on the radio because I got to be nice. I got to be subtle. But all the rats and them running around. Okay? And the people that I'm saying, well, wait a minute. What's going on in this country? What's happening in this country? Huh? So, to appease the people, to ease the tension, you know what? Call another rat to investigate us. But all are you eating the cheese together. All are you eating up the cheese together. So how you going to put a rat to investigate a rat? How you going to do it? They're all rats. It's not going to work. You see? So basically that's what the government of St. Martin is doing. Oh, and we're going to find 3 individuals in the community who is, the plates are white as snow. They clean cut. They are successful businessmen. But here are the names now. Bujang from Windward Island Bank. Richard Gibson, the attorney. And to make it sound good and make it look good, we are throwing a white fella. Bob Witt from the Caribbean Court of Justice. To make it sound and give it some weight. It is hogwash. Because at the end of the day, they're answering to the same set of rats. So what a rat going to do? He going to slice off the big piece of Gouda cheese and throw it in the back. And he going to take a little crumb. You know when all of us eating hungry, a little pieces break off from our mouth, the little crumb. He going to take a little crumb, he going to throw it in the corner, and he going to tell them, go there and investigate that little crumb. And to make the integrity sound good now, they're going to come up with a nice report and say, yes, we find this was good, we find that was good, but we find a little discrepancy right here in the corner, this little crumb. To make it sound as if they did a legit investigation. St. Martin people, are you better wake up. Wake up, understand, and see the tactics, what they are using here. Now, why I want the Dutch? Because the Dutchman himself is a thief now. But he's a clean thief. And he don't care what's going on here. You know why? America is squeezing the balls of the Hague. They got their balls in a vice right now. Okay? Tino Oranje Bova going on here. They're squeezing them tight and telling them, but what going on in that little island you got on there called St. Martin? But what happening there? Huh? What happening there? What going on there? Government fall, government makeup. Government fall, government makeup. You got a fella caught on tape stacking up the money. It's so fat. He had no more room to put it. Huh? And then hear him, we run government. I don't give a about he, because we run government. Huh? You got the person who was giving the money come up and say, hold up, wait a minute. It's Theo Heiliger what make me do it. Bribery. A scandal. Money laundering. You got another member of parliament saying, hold up, they tried to bribe me with 200 and 300,000 for me to do this. Same member of parliament pulling gun. Huh? All those things going on. And it have nothing to do with the investigation. It's only because of the fiber optic cable and we levying turnover tax on Sabon Station. No. It's because St. Martin is disgracing the kingdom right now with all the corrupt things that is happening in the country. It making the house of Oranje look bad. So they want an investigation. But now, what can happen? You can't thief more than a bigger thief. Because the Dutch now going clean sweep. Okay, they know all the tricks, all the little crevices. Everywhere where you're hiding the cheese, they're going to find it. Okay? They're going to find it everywhere, they're going to find it. Because I'll tell you this, Bob Witt, Richard Gibson, and Bouchon, nobody can get locked up. Nobody can get locked up, but bet your last dollar. Somebody can get locked up when the Dutch done with this investigation. Okay? Somebody can get locked up. I can start to call a few names now. But I can hold my tongue. And that's what they don't want. So you see what happened now? You see what happened now? He run back in parliament because he have immunity. He's safe in parliament. They can't touch him there. Huh? The police officers buying vote. That's a crime. Bribery. That's a crime. Money laundering. That's a crime. Huh? Even the prosecutor's office on St. Martin need to be investigated. From the governor's office come down, need to be investigated. You know why? Because all these things happen under His Excellency, the governor. All of them. Lock all of them up. Okay? Leave them come. I clean. Okay? Yeah, I ain't pay my taxes. But I got 1,100 guilders. They're taking it out from my salary every month. So leave them come. I owe ABK, and that's it. Leave them come. You got a member of parliament right now, 20 years ago, was catching bus to go work, and today, he buying 3 gas stations on the French side. 3 gas stations he buying. Huh? And all these things is fine and well. What they are doing is enriching themselves in parliament. Fattening up themselves. But when they go jail, all of a sudden they just come down skinny. Look at the former finance minister. Huh? This is the reason why we need an integrity investigation. Too much crap. Corruptions or even semblance of corruptions. And at the end of the day, all they be is an ordinary land thief. At the end of the day. Huh? Too much wrong is going on in this country. But here comes a nice prime minister with her nice talk and her nice speech. Huh? Oh, the fiber optic and the TOT that we put in, that's why the Dutch want to. Give me a break. Give me a break. All of a sudden now to Saban Station, so we throwing Saban Station under the bus. We throwing them under the bus. The Dutch is coming down hard on St. Martin because of Saban Station, our brothers and sisters. So they're coming down hard on us because of Saban Station. No, St. Martin. No government. They are coming down hard on us because you guys are rats and you're thieving, conning, stealing, scheming the people's cheese. That's why they're coming down hard on us. And you're making the kingdom look bad. That's why they're coming down hard on us. Yes. I'm mincing my words here today. Okay? Come clean. With $100 and something million gone. Come clean. That's why we need a Dutch. As a matter of fact, bring the Dutch, bring the CIA, bring the FBI, bring every damn force you could bring to investigate because they're good enough. They're good enough. But bring them. Too much wrong have been going on for too long in this country by the same handful and group of people. The same group. Huh? And then they want to come out and do as if they're so clean. They dip in the river 7 times. The leprosy gone. They come up. The police white as snow. They holy. They nice. And all they be is ordinary thief. Huh? At the end of the day. Because that's all they're doing. Thieving. Thieving. Stealing. Scheming. That's what they're doing. You know why they're doing it? Let me tell you why they're doing it. Because they know this is their last stretch in government. So what they got to do now is wheel and deal and steal all they can grab right now. And then they're talking about integrity. Huh? How you going to investigate yourself? How you going to investigate yourself? And all of a sudden, Mr. Dennis Richardson, the Minister of Justice, who more Black Amber than you? Who more Oreo than you? But now all of a sudden, now the Dutch ain't good. Just a couple of months ago, Parliament was immature. So we must leave the Dutch control. Leave the Dutch run it. Leave the Dutch do it. Because Parliament is immature. Parliament ain't good. But today, now, no, we can't let the Dutch come in. We must learn to do it on our own. You're a hypocrite. Your tongue twists. Huh? But you know why you're speaking that so? You know why you're speaking so? Because you're getting a big piece of the cheese. That's why you're speaking so. But don't worry. It always got a bigger rat. And I'll tell you, what is Gouda? Gouda? How you say it in Dutch? Gouda? Gouda? That's a Dutch cheese. So, you want to expect them to come and investigate about what's going on with their own cheese? Huh? Are you ripping off the people of St. Martin? That's all St. Martin people get in this country. Rip off. Food prices, clothing, shoes, the basic necessities, water, light, cable, telem, everything is ripping us off here in this country. Everything. But they're comfortable in their living. They are right in their setting. And there's just a handful of them. You know why? They're chomping on the cheese all the time. That's why I said it the last time. And I'm going to repeat it again. Come 10-10-10, the people of St. Martin got nothing. They say 10-10-10 is for the people. At least there was a holiday in Curacao. But what they had up in Parliament here in St. Martin? Huh? What they had? Oh, them had their finger food, eating the grapes, the little tart, drinking Marby. Eh? St. Martin people got nothing, but they got Jack on the corner sucking on the mutton. Huh? But St. Martin people getting nothing. And then are you talking about, are you for the people? What have you done for the people? But good. So, yeah, I just get a message telling me to calm down. But I hit it tonight because I'm upset with the folly and the farce what is going on in this country. Alright? But good. I could beat up on government, that's good. But let me say something to you, St. Martin people. Are you better wake up now? Are you better wake up now? No coalition. No coalition. I'm going to be biased. And I'm going to be politically biased now. 8-9 seats clear. You can't afford another coalition in this country. You want another Romain Laville? Huh? Another Patrick Illich? Give us 10 seats then. Wake up, St. Martin people. They're taking us for a ride. Change them. Boot them out. Clean them out. Get them out. Huh? Every riff-raff, Dom, Dick, and Harry want to go and jump on a list now. Because they see inside the parliament look good. What's their contribution to the country? What's their added value? What have they done? Have they proven themselves? Huh? But now everybody good. I going on the list. I going on the list. I'm going on the list. I'm going to represent my people. I want to represent my country. A bunch of suckers. That's what it is. Suckers. That's why I call them the Gomorrah fishes. That's what they are. Parasites. Okay? Go and do your research and see what a Gomorrah is. It's a fish that sticks to the bottom of the shark. So whenever the shark go and eat and chew up, the little remnants what does fall off, the Gomorrah fish just eat it. And that's what they want to do. They don't care about you and I, you know. They don't care about your child. They don't care about your job security. They don't care about that. What they care about is their bottom line. They care about themselves. That's all it is. That's all it is. Are you better off today than you were 4 years ago? Are you better off? But I'll tell you one thing. The ministers are better off. Members of parliament are better off. Okay? Romain Laville get land in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay? The wheeling and the dealing. He's trying to get this license and that license. His minister, he called him, other people's minister, his minister is doing a lot of work. You can imagine, what the audacity of these people them to come and say they're representing me and the minister cabinet. Queenish? Huh? But when you talk like me, you're going to be labeled. You ain't no good for the country. They brush you aside. You just bitter. This is a hard truth. What nobody want to hear and what they afraid to say. That's what they're thinking, you know. But they're afraid to say it. But I'll tell you one thing. Christopher ain't afraid. And I challenge any one of them to come and dispute what I'm saying. I challenge them. Come and dispute what I'm saying. This is the reason why I want the Dutch to come and investigate. Huh? Look at it. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. I remember the airport scandal when the Italians and them was coming in. Remember the airport scandal? They swear come high water. Nobody can lock up blood water. You crazy? They jump over the airport fence to block plane. But he end up in jail though. He end up in jail. Ralph end up in jail too. And for some reason, jailers make you skinny. You can't take it. Again, look at the former finance minister. Taxan. Up to now, we can't get no answer on the VDSM scandal. The Secret Service, where the money gone? The SOAB report. Nobody could tell her nothing about the 100 and something million had gone missing from AUC, but was only told to pay 17. Why? Who authorized it? He paid a ton of a tax. How could that be? But who get land? Who get land down in that area? Who building dormitories down in that area? Who benefit from that deal? Who benefit from that deal? Huh? These are the things that is happening in this country. These are the scandals going on in this country as to why the Dutch is saying something is wrong and we need to see the integrity of the people in this country. But they want to make us believe it's because of Sabre Station. Huh? The Dutch want to come and have an integrity investigation here for 7,000 people. And two small little rock. So the whole country of St. Martin going to be subject to an integrity investigation because of Sabre Station. Throw Sabre Station under the bus now. Throw them under the bus. And I listened to the Billy Lee program today now. I listened to the Billy Lee program today. And I hear my boy, Julian Rolox, on the program. I'm a boy, you know. A lot of respect for him. There's no wealth without health. You know? Manage your money well. Okay? They tell me don't say it. Okay? Strictly business. And I listened to the good gentleman today. And God's Spare Life tomorrow night on the Fernando Clark program are going to bring out the same issues. I listened to him well. I hear how he, bigging up Theo Heilige, applauding him for the vision how he have and the whole harbor this and the cruises this and the bridge going to be a great thing soon to be seen and and the boardwalk and the guy has vision. Those are his words. The guy is good. We got to give him that. And I sat on my chair and I shook my head like this. And I said, when you get shook in the back from your enemy, you could expect it. But when your friend shook you, it was hot because you didn't expect it. This is the same Julian Rolox that speaking about a handful of people who comfortable. Okay? This is the same Julian Rolox who talking about nobody condemned Patrick Illage None of the leaders ain't condemned. He wrote a letter to the Prime Minister and the President of Parliament, condemn this issue. But Yab and Evil didn't say it was Sarah who made him do it. Yab and Evil didn't say it was William who made him do it. Yab and Evil didn't say it was the President of Parliament who made him. Yab and Evil said it was Theo Heiliger who made him do it. But I hear Rolex, my good friend, say that Theo got to come out and explain this. This is the same Julian Rolex. Okay? The same group of comfortable people that he's talking about, put him down in a cuckoo plant and tell him go down there and run it. You remember that? The same Rolex. This is the same Rolex who said Theo the thief because he swindled the crane from us. He's a mafia. The same Julian Rolex who said that. This is the same Julian Rolex. Theo, Mr. Sakimoto, and all of them is part of the same comfortable group today, calling you and saying, but only to be figured out by the court to be nothing more than an ordinary land thief. Huh? But you're on the radio, bigging him up. Why? Why? Because election is next year, and you want to dig in and squeeze in on the list. Come on, people, man. When we going to learn? When we going to learn that for 400 years, these white skin, red skin, white, they had nothing good for us, and they will never have anything good for us. But you want a little dig in. Huh? Team bread and butter for you no more. It's caviar and mutton now. Huh? Because the doctor say you got a rich man disease. Lobster and shrimp. Huh? You could travel the world and the Caribbean. Huh? But you're bigging him up today. Because you want, man, listen, our hypocritical nature in this country. Right? Goodness gracious. Huh? You're really right, you know, there's no wealth without health. And everything on the mouth is that I want to come and do it for the people. Which people? Who people? But you know what? When I see Rolex, I'm going to tell it to him. I'm going to tell it to him just how I'm saying it here. And whoever listening now, call him. Call him. Tell him log on. Tomorrow morning, tell him watch the replay. Because God's Prayer Life tomorrow, Tuesday night, are going to say the same thing. The same thing. Once bitten, twice shy. They're the same group and same set of people. Whether they're together, whether they separate, whether they're apart, is the same comfortable group of people. But he good today. Stop being a Gomorrah fish. Stop it. It ain't good. Stop it. You see? Wednesday, God's Prayer, we should be back here on the air. Oh no, sorry. Wednesday, like I said, we have a previous engagement. So we won't make it to Wednesday. Thursday, God's Prayer, we'll be back. So man, people, there's a lot more to come. I'm going to expose all these hypocrites who are hiding in the closets. I have a question. Is it nepotism? Is it conflict? Is it a conflict of interest for a son to be working in the ministry or in the cabinet of his mother? Because I need to know how to formulate this good. Sending them to Paris and UNESCO meeting and all kind of thing, and all the bees are graphic designer. But they're going to represent us on UNESCO and say back to people. Thursday, God's Prayer, we'll be back. We'll pick up from where we leave it off. Take care of yourself. God bless you guys. Goodbye. Good night.
There was a time when people dare not utter a word. There was a time when people were in the dark and searching for accurate information. Just when all hope is lost and frustration hangs in the balance, Sxmtalk emerges and broke the silence. Join host Christopher Emmanuel for live and serious discussions and hard talk.